Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about how EvS is now launching yet another variant for Cyberfrog Blood Honey. You know, the first Cyberfrog book that not many people care about, not many people even talk about, but it seems to me, because everyone seems to be buying these Drumpf variations or variants, that he's going to continue to use these variants to pad the numbers of Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination, because we know it's not coming out this year. So he has to somehow pad those numbers up before, I don't know, maybe the Mighty Golden Patriot comes out, because EvS wants to sit here and think he's the greatest thing of all time, when in reality he's really not. He gets outdone by people like Alex Ross, Joe Ball, and John Dillard, because those people are much more talented and way better artists. And I know people like Joe Ball don't really entertain this drama. All he does is work on his book that he's trying to release, and John Dillard will soon be releasing The Mighty Golden Patriot under the Rippaverse publishing banner in October, hopefully. And it seems to me that this guy wants to sit here and just create more variants of the same old tired books that nobody seems to give a crap about. But this email was sent out that says, "Roses are red and Cyberfrog is blue. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're adding a new limited variant of the Drumpf cover for Cyberfrog Blood Honey on the Red Extermination campaign." Because he sees it as an opportunity, again, to pad the numbers, and people are buying these variants and selling them for way higher prices than they really are worth. Because, again, nobody seems to care about Cyberfrog at all, and the fact that Cyberfrog 2, I believe, is still not finished being fulfilled, and Cyberfrog 3 definitely won't be out this year, and Rainbow the Brood was supposed to be done by August, and we're now in September. It's now September 10th as the recording of this video, and we're still not seeing that book being released, and I don't really see him putting out the Fearsome preview book or the Fearsome full comic either. This print run will be limited to 800. Grab them quick, because when they're gone, and I'm sure he'll end up making yet another Cyberfrog Blood Honey variant even after this, because he's made, the green, the red, and now the blue. I'm sure he'll find some way to make another variant. Of course, Student of God's input is EvS versus Mighty Golden Patriot. Ethan is now adding things to his year-old Red Extermination campaign because he's scared of Yellow Flash's book smoking him. Of course, I got this email. We have Skullface saying, "This is a variant of a variant." Yeah, another one. "This is pathetic and lazy," says John Douglas, and he cried about 3D assets when he's pulling the Mass Effect 3 ending. Because if people who don't know what the Mass Effect 3 ending is, what the Mass Effect 3 ending was is that it has 3 or 4 different colors, and pretty much all of them are exactly the same. Norwell didn't even get paid. I just assume he hit it with Photoshop and called it a day. How many variants does this book have, and are there any books with more variants? Also, was this his plan to get to 1 million Drumpf covers? That's what I think he'll be trying to do, because I feel like the Yellow Flash book is absolutely going to blow away, anything Ethan's going to put out from here on out. Hashtag the Quartering was right. He hasn't had another $1 million campaign since Cyberfrog 2, which was back in 2019. Cyberfrog Blood Honey has like 15 to 20 different ones if you count the ones we just lined our quote-unquote dreamed. We have Transformers fan here saying he actually owns the first cover and was told he's not going to do any more of these types of variants. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but the amount he has, come on. Don't forget, this is his first chance campaign. Once the book is close to going to print, he will close and then start a second chance campaign. He still hasn't shipped his 10-page preview book for Cyberfrog 3, the Dark Harvest campaign. So you got people, of course, waiting for the Dark Harvest campaign, which is absolutely sad. Wait, does EvS have the permission to use an actual photo of Drumpf to make profit? Ethan should at least clear this up with Drumpf. This isn't a parody. This is actually his likeness for profit. Wouldn't he need Drumpf's permission to use his likeness for profit? Not that he knows or cares who EvS is. This cover is ugly. Change the cover to Democrat Blue and limited it. Same old industry tricks. EvS with his hand out. Again, e-begging. Same crap, different day. I think I'll support Dillard, which is what I think everyone should do. And I would say get your commissions in with Dillard, because once the Mighty Golden Patriot becomes a huge success, I'm sure Dillard is going to charge a lot more for commissions, and he's an excellent artist. It's just like the red variant, but it's blue. But again, this is from the same person who is now using the Marussia idea because of some stuff going on with Lauren Chen. Lauren Chen contributed to The Blaze, as well as Eric July contributed to The Blaze. Of course, take a sip every time they mention the Blaze. So, quote unquote, connect the dots. EvS links what's going on with Lauren Chen to Eric July. He in the same ways that Russia sent Eric July $300K for a comic company to disrupt Comicsgate. Yeah, because, he hasn't been building an audience for years and years and years to attain all the money necessary to start his comic book business and then explode with a $3.7 million campaign with ISOM #1, which you jumped on the campaign for ISOM 2 because you thought you were going to make a huge amount of money with making a cover for ISOM 2, and then when you couldn't use Eric July for your clout, you decided to backstab him, of course, because that's kind of your MO. You just backstab the people you no longer see any use with, and you make up a bunch of nonsense about Midnight Letters when you thought that Eric should take criticism from an individual that thinks all CG books suck, and he says comic books are for losers. The individual in question is a certain Masterson, who is part of the biggest problem in the universe. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this clip here.
Well, Vito, I play a mean connect the dots. You know what I'm talking about? Remember those dot-to-dot books? I'm pretty good at that.
Excellent.
And
You're pretty good at a children's book. Congratulations, you're a clown.
I don't mind connecting this dot to this dot to this dot. I'm saying if Lauren Chen is a Russian asset,
which hasn't been proven because there's nothing that says that that's true, which Lauren Chen has had her YouTube channel taken down because they actually do believe that she got paid out by Russia.
Working for the Blaze, which is also where Eric July worked, and she
there it is, my Blaze
received $10 million to do her shit. And by the way, Eric July has
again with no proof, and he has not received anything from the Blaze. Yes, he didn't receive $300K to start his comic company. He may have gotten some compensation for being a guest before or a contributor to the Blaze, but you have no proof and you're just making assumptions based on nothing.
$300,000 suddenly to start a comic book company in order to disrupt Comicsgate.
Bro, you cannot be this much of a clown that now your business is so much in the toilet that you think Russia contributed to a comic book company that Eric runs to disrupt Comicsgate. The only person disrupting Comicsgate is you, the owner of the trademark, which, by the way, you've now been a part of a lawsuit for the Comicsgate trademark.
Vito. See what I'm saying? And then starts telling people not to vote out of the blue. I don't vote. I shit in the voting booth.
He's told people not to vote for a very long time. Once again, these guys are the biggest, well, EvS in particular is the biggest pocket watcher of Eric July. And again, he gets things so wrong that it's amazing to see.
It seems to me like a picture is emerging here. And I'm not, I have
The only picture that's emerging is you as Charlie Day with the weird board in the back and connecting the dots. That's literally you. And yet you've connected nothing. You've connected garbage. You tried to connect garbage based upon nothing. Based upon no proof whatsoever other than the fact that your business is flopping, your business is failing, and you're trying to somehow weasel your way into thinking people are going to believe your garbage, which your audience will because they do no research and all they do is spew the same garbage you seem to say and just parrot your talking points because they have no diversity of thought. All they know how to do is just parrot and try to delegitimize Eric's business and everything he's built. It's such a weird thing for people like this to do. I will never understand how the guy who claimed he's a comic book veteran, to me he's a washed up comic pro, really sits here and just talks crap about another creator day in and day out and thinks people are going to continue to listen for long enough that he's going to sell them comic books. We already know your new audience doesn't give a crap about comics. I have a much smaller audience than you, and my audience cares more about comics than your audience. I can guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Majority of the people watching you are just there for the lulz, for the drama farming, for the blood sports, and that's literally all they're there for. And I guarantee you can never prove me wrong on that. But, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button. Comment below how you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.